Hello everyone, my name is Tim Cooper. I'd like to start by telling you guys a quick story of mine. A couple years ago I had a sharp pain in my side. And couldn't really breathe, it got really hard to sleep, so I ended up in the hospital. What they found was a blood clot. The result of the clot was an indefinite usage of the drug Coumadin for me. Over 2 million people use the drug Coumadin in the world today. Mine, like I said, my clot was over 2 years ago, so I've been on the drug for quite some time now. I'm very familiar with it. I know a lot about it. I've researched it, obviously, non-stop over 2 years looking for updates, anything like that. It has an interesting history, actually. It has many causes and things that could land you on the drug, as well as many issues, side effects, dangers, that kind of thing that go along with it. Rundown of its history for you. It was initially used as a pesticide and actually still is to kill rats. In 1951, a U.S. Army inductee tried to kill himself by overdosing on it. He failed. They gave him a heavy dose of the known antidote at the time, which was vitamin K. He survived. Not long after that, it was used in medical research, and in 1955, Dwight Eisenhower was actually the first famous person to use the drug. He used it to recover from a heart attack. Heart attack is one of the many reasons you could end up on the drug. A few of the other ones, blood clot, which is what happened to me, deep vein thrombosis, a lot of blood clots in your legs, pulmonary embolism is one in your lung, atrial fibrillation, and you could also get a blood clot as a complication from surgery. Technically, the medication is not actually a blood thinner, despite that being called that commonly. It's actually an anticoagulant. It allows your blood to flow smoothly while limiting the proteins that allow your blood to clot. The main goal is to prevent blood clots, obviously. You prevent heart attacks and stroke by preventing the blood clot. Unfortunately, in its effort to prevent your blood from clotting, it causes some problems for the body. Like any medication, there's a ton of side effects. Most of them rare. I personally have not experienced many of them, but some of the non-severe ones are nausea, itching, swelling, hives, loss of appetite, abnormally low blood pressure, low energy, chills, loss of skin color, weakness, anemia. Other more serious ones: decrease the white blood cell count, pancreatitis, high blood pressure, hemorrhaging, kidney disease, and abnormal liver function. There are a few other dangers, not as side effects. Severe injuries and cuts are very serious. If you get cut, you really won't stop bleeding. A severe injury such as blunt trauma, particularly to the head, could cause internal bleeding, which you really can't tell. So anything like that, you got to get checked out almost immediately for your own safety. Another thing is your diet. Green leafy vegetables have a lot of vitamin K, so they work against the medicine. Alcohol thins your blood as well, so it works with the medicine. So if you drink too much, you could essentially begin to bleed internally by having too thin of blood. Another thing is with car accidents, things like that, where you could become unconscious. A doctor could begin to operate on you and not know you're on blood thinners, and before you know it, you're bleeding out on this table. So you do not want that. One other thing is it reacts heavily to a lot of other medications. You cannot take aspirin on it. You have to alert your doctor to any kind of medication changes, anything like that. You have to get it checked regularly, your blood levels, to make sure everything's working right. I get it checked once a month. As long as everything's okay, it stays that way. If it's not good, you get it checked a little more frequently. Despite all of these issues, dangers, and everything, the risk is still nothing compared to the reward of the drug. Understanding all of its complexities really makes it the useful medication that it was designed to be. Those complexities obviously include its history, the causes, and the issues that arise from it. Hopefully the knowledge I provided you has equipped you to handle any situation that you may come across involving the drug Coumadin. And being on Coumadin really is not ideal for anyone. It really is in your best interest to do anything you can to avoid ending up on the drug. All I can say is healthy living, exercise, and diet. But otherwise, thanks a lot for listening to me today, guys.